over the years so that he knew which Legos he had, and then he would put it in there and like say, I want to build like a tree house, and it would spit out how to build a tree house with the Legos that he had.
Gentry has a friend, his best friend, who is like that. But Gentry has a mom who's like, here it is, waiting for May to buy Van Gogh sunflowers. Because he's done the Mona Lisa and he did the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
They also just came out with Leonardo da Vinci's time machine.
We do that one, and that one's on the table because we were in the Renaissance. So literally, I buy them for whatever we're studying in school. Just like, okay, let's make it interactive. Here we go. Yeah. So the Renaissance were like, as a ginger, we got to figure out your room and turn it into Billy. Lego display.
So my room is kind of like that. It's all displayed Lego, but it's like I really am wanting to go find some person that like local, but some person.
Right, like I think yeah, had him on that. I really like the minifigures when they come with nice posting pictures, but then like actually doing the build, and it is very cool because the wings move and it has some bands with it. But I really like them.
Yeah, but my room is kind of like that, but I'm like, I build so much stuff that I'm like, I want to find someone local who is at the same skill level of building, practice building with them, and then try to go to Lego Masters.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I could possibly be able to do it.
Yeah.
I was able to build sushi that was not square, and chopsticks that were also not chopsticks.
Yeah, like everybody's just gonna fit here.
No.
It's great. It's actually not joke. Yeah. That is like people think doing stuff on the certain way. With it being a nice being black, you can see what oh no, hey. The other one. Go for it. It's 24 hours. So you don't want community, no. Thanks. Oh, how much loyal that's will be alive. There's there's the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa was that Costco. So what is it? Costco was like $45 each. I can like.
Oh, have you seen the new Galaxy that they did for Star Wars?
I'm sorry, say it again.
They have the new Star Wars series cover Built the Galaxy.
No, and I will tell you, because I know, but I just don't do the Star Wars one. I'm like, if you want to spend your money on it, that's fine. I'm gonna buy you all the other stuff. They are cool.
So the Rebuild the Galaxy one is ripped. That's a little bit. Yeah, plus I'm like, honestly, I hate that language because they made a set. Because basically the X-Wing gets swapped with a TIE Fighter. Something happens with the manufacturing lines. And the TIE Fighter looks the same. They all look good with it.
That is the endurance.
Yeah. I was thinking,
I think I have a better picture of it. Yeah, here's a better. No, the endurance actually was, if you look at it, it sunk. The guy who did it, what is his name? He went to be the first man to the South Pole. And so that was the tip that he did.
Emily was just texting out the slide.
We don't have a Lego Titanic. Actually, my in-laws, they got, I just passed that one, off brand brick, but I mean, the, it's just, we have to, we did the trade for yeah, so there's him doing the Titanic, and sure, yeah, Peter got work. You can do it. I mean, this is like, yes, it's at 816. And, like, 10-4 table. And so, it will do. Like I said, it's not Lego, so it's like, okay, but I'm looking for when we went to May and we did a lighthouse one. Looking for that might be great. And, oh, okay, that must be the trick. How many do you have? Okay, she likes those down there. Now. Yeah. Right. Fine. That's
All right, it looks like we have all. When you see your please take your seat. Hi, Caleb.
Hello.
So nice to see you. Oh, well, fabulous.
All right. We have mock tomatoes and red straight. Lights off, please. Freeze tomatoes. Freeze tomatoes. Tomatoes. That's what it says in here. Native. That's kind of what I thought.
It's like, and we're cucumber. Having no rich.
Good job. Tomatoes. Still on top. Cute. Do check the back. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. This is my question.
By the way, I do have a foot jumper for Moxie to see forward.
Moxie has a foot jumper in forks. Guys. Yeah, try the other. So it is not working. I got unplugged and try and find
Come this way, and I need scissors to go that way because scissors are not allowed to be behind the table. So he did
someone should grab the other plant out of the bag.
and you want to cover this with me. Thank you.
If you just want to roll it up, it's good.
Getting out of the there is something like
Light, please. Light check. Starting with Moxie 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tornadoes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Restoration 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right, let's do a practice jump. Please jump on orange, tan, green, olive, purple, orange, green, Moxie. Please jump for prayer on water. Wonder. Watch. Willow. Wonder. Water. 1 Moxie for first, please.
Lord, thank you so much for this quiz that we have in front of us and for this opportunity to glorify you. I pray that you will keep us awake tonight and that you will keep our memories fresh and fun. I pray that you'll bless this quiz and help us have no technical difficulties. In your name I pray, amen.
Amen. All right, we have 6 minutes on the clock. We're ready. All right, lights are off. Remember, there's a foot jumper in seat 4 from Moxie. Time in. Question according to 1229. Finish the question 1 restoration.
Okay. See what?
Wait, sorry. Yeah, finish the
Okay.
question according to 412. What is finish the question 4 Moxie?
412. What is it written?
I'm sorry, what is said?
Question
Question according to 20 verse 42. Finish the question 1 Moxie.
20 verse 42. What David says in the book of Psalms, the Lord said to my lips,
Different question.
Now.
Question according to 18.3. Finish the question 3 Moxie.
18:3. What Widow kept saying to me just against my adversary? Different question.
13 there. Good job.
Question according to 22.28. In finish the question 1 Moxie.
22:28. In what you are those who have stayed with me in my trials, and what you have stayed with in my trials. You are those who have stayed with me in my trials.
Wait. Question according to 10.16. Finish the question 4 Moxie.
10:16. Quote.
Not a quote, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Question according to 951. Quote 5 Moxie.
951 quote. 951 quote. Notation you're going to do that. He says this goes huge.
Wait. Question according to 131. Quote 3 Moxie.
131 quote. And will do and receive in your womb and bear a son, and you call his name Jesus.
Wait. Question according to 14.13. When finish the question 2 Moxie.
14:13 when? 14. 30. When was she made straight immediately?
Sorry, you did the verses. Question according to 8.13. What finish the question 2 Moxie.
8:13 what? 8:13 what? What did these have in every?
Question according to 13.15. What finish the question 4 Moxie.
15. What the Lord answered. You does not interview on the side of unkind oxen on from the main family away to water it.
Wait.
Wow. How about Moxie? I'd like to take my first topic, which is that was a team bonus.
Alright, first half coaches time out 4 Moxie.
No. 5 seconds. I have a question. What are we doing? Time. Let's slow down a little bit.
Time in. Question according to 3.23. Finish the question 5 Moxie.
333. Guys, what is used for this answer? Let's just.
Different question. Good try.
16, right?
Question according to turn out. Time in. Question according to 2342. What did he finish the question for, Moxie?
20. Say, do you just remember me when you come to your kingdom?
20 points. Question according to time in. Question according to 729. Quote to Moxie.
729. When all the people heard this, and the past spoke too, they quickly adjust having been baptized with the baptism of John.
20 points. Question according to 5-6. Finish the question to restoration.
5, 6. What they call large number of fish?
20 points.
90.
Question according to 19-8. Quote 1. Moxie.
19, 8, quote. And had peace, she said to the Lord, behold, Lord, the heavenly goods I give to the poor, and as I have defrauded anyone of anything, I restore it fourfold.
20 points. Question according to 2-10. What? Finish the question. 1. Moxie.
2, 10, what? Bring you. What Daniel said, fear not, for behold, that be good news of great joy that will be for all the people.
20 points.
Nice.
Question according to 6-15. Finish the question. 3. Moxie.
6:15. Who's called the Zealot, Simon?
Different question.
Sure.
Question according to 8-49. Who finished the question to Moxie?
8:49. His daughter is dead. Someone from her house. Who's dead, your daughter? Your daughter said you have to work teacher in that.
Different question.
Okay,
Question according to 24-21. Finish the question. 1. Moxie.
24:21. Besides, besides what? It is now the 3rd day since these things happened. Besides all this.
3 points. Question according to 23-1. Quote for Moxie.
23:1. Then the whole company of them arose and brought him before Pilate.
3 points. Question according to 16-17. Finish the question. 5. Moxie.
67. Take what? Take your bill.
3 points.
And that is the half.
And that is the half. Scores, please.
On the left, Moxie has 5 people answering correctly, 18 errors, 190. Tornado is a clean slate for this half. And right, restoration has 1 person answering correctly, 1 team error, 20 points. First.
Yeah, we're not sure. Head back. That's nice.
All right. Halftime subs for Moxie.
No, I know.
For Tornado. Restoration.
Yes. Go on, right. Go on to the 3 and then slide it.
Range.
Right on the 3, it's that's 5.
All right. We have 6 more minutes. Second half. Lights off, please. There you go. Okay. Time in. Question according to 2250. Finish the question one Moxie.
2250. What did one of them cut off? The ear, the right ear. It's his right. It's right ear. Okay.
She said the is actually in the verse. So I think you cut her off, or she could have said it's a little bit here.
It was a verse.
She didn't want followers.
So my thoughts on this is that the makes it particular of an ear, and it needed to be his ear and not the ear. In this case, when you give a clear answer of the ear.
I thought since the is such a it's not really a word that gives it a whole lot of different meaning than his ear, and she could have she said the and then she said ear. I mean, it's not like she was really changing the meaning of the verse. She just said the and she said ear, and the is in the verse, and she could have come back and said his right ear. I agree with that. I feel like the ear is still accurate. It's not like it's painting a different picture of the verse than what actually happened in the verse. I will throw it out when we will put time back on. Be careful. Thank you. Right. Okay. Right. Here.
So that was the first question. So she got 6.
Yeah, it could have been that it didn't stop when I hit stop, so that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. See when we get there.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for paying attention. Right. That's all. Time in. Question. Time out. Careful. Time in. Question according to 122. When was he? Finish the question for Moxie.
When was he? Unable. When he came out, he was unable to speak them.
Question according to 1123. Finish the question to restoration.
1123. Who's against me?
Different question. Question according to 947. Finish the question one Moxie.
947. Who? Who took a child to the side? Jesus.
20 points.
I'm out. Quiz out.
All right, I'll bring Evelyn in 1.
Everyone in the win.
Evelyn choose.
All
Get her.
right, lights are off. Time in. Question according to 15:6. Why rejoice? Finish the question for Moxie.
Why rejoice? For I found my sheep that was lost. Rejoice with me.
20 points.
I'm out. Quiz out.
I'll bring Hudson in to 4.
Hudson and 4.
That's it.
And I'll jump.
Light bomb, please. Time in. Question according to 12:13. Finish the question for Moxie.
Who said someone count?
20 points.
Team bonus.
Question according to 135. Finish the question 5 Moxie. Different question.
Talk about substitution. I'm gonna switch Evelyn there.
All right, lights are off. Time in. Question according to 3:15. And finish the question for Moxie.
350. Expectation. Not. And what all question cards? Turning on with you the guys.
20 points. Question according to 1911. Finish the question 1 restoration.
do you tell a parable?
Different question.
Should I give it?
13 or
Jump.
Question according to 1322, quote, 5 Moxie.
1322 quote. He went on his way through towns and villages teaching and journeying toward Jerusalem.
20 points.
Well,
see a bonus.
Question according to 24-6, quote, 4 Moxie.
24-6 quote. He is not here, but has risen. Remember how I told you I was going to get it.
20 points.
Yes.
Question according to 746 with one. Finish the question 1 Moxie.
Uh, with what you know about oil. Is what you know about oil.
Different question.
I'm out of this tear out.
Should I get off transfer again? Nobody come home.
Time in. Question according to 21-9. Why did finish the question 5 Moxie?
21-9 why do? Why do not be terrified of these things must first take place, but the unlawful ones.
20 points. Question according to 572. Finish the question 4 Moxie.
5-7. Two physical to the tires. And the other boat couldn't help them.
20 points.
Jump.
Question according to 17-5. What? Finish the question 2 Moxie.
17-5. What the apostle said to the Lord, increase your faith.
20 points.
Nice.
Question according to 610. What? Finish the question 4 Moxie.
6-10. What do you say? Stretch your hand.
20 points.
Nice.
I'm out. Perfect score.
I think the time is just a minute, 18 seconds.
Alright, lights are off. Time in. Question according to 221. What? Finish the question 5 Moxie.
221 what? Circumcised. What was it called, Jesus?
Good question.
That is the poor answer to that question. What was it?
I have a different question. Different interrogative.
Oh, sorry.
It was just filter.
Okay, I thought you said what?
Nope.
Okay.
And Evelyn has one there, correct?
Shake it off, Evelyn.
Come back.
Jonathan's Evelyn and
Yes.
one.
Yeah, just.
Okay. Time in. Question according to 414 through. Finish the question 2 Moxie.
4:14. Throughout where Portobello went, throughout all of the Star Country. After my throughout Star Country.
Time out. It is out through all the surrounding country, not throughout all the surrounding country.
Check that is.
Hi.
Check it out.
It's alright.
Just take a chat back for that. What else is?
Is there a way, like, he was just saying the 2 words without combining them into 1 word, and just because it's out of them, like, wrong word could still be right? I don't think he really said it super fast. Like, it could have been possible if he was saying through when he was saying out, and it's just the other way in the verse.
It sounded very clear to me that he was saying throughout all of surrounding country, not throughout all of surrounding country. So, okay, lights out. So, time in. Question according to 7-5. What did finish the question 5 Moxie?
7-5. What? He built us a synagogue. He lives on his refuse the one just a synagogue. What he built us. What did he build us?
Sorry, I had time listening to some information.
I heard her go through and quote the whole verse. She said, for the last donation, he is the one who built us a synagogue, and if the part you're needing is the one, I heard her say that.
Sorry, I did not hear it.
No one at the table for the one.
Take it off. Everyone.
Sorry, bounce back.
You're good. Bounce back.
Timing. Question according to 8:20. What? Finish the question 3 Moxie.
8:20. Obviously, told your mother and your brothers are standing outside of there and see you.
20 points. Good job.
Nice.
Question according to 20 verse 47. What? Finish the question 5 Moxie.
20 verse 47. What will they receive their inclination?
20 points.
Hold on. Nice. Good job.
Question according to 18:20. Do not. Finish the question 5 Moxie.
18:20. Do not what their possible is.
20 points. Nice.
So keep it up.
Question according to 9:59. Quote 5 Moxie.
9:59 quote. To another he said, follow me, but he said, Lord, let me first go and bury my father.
20 points.
Good
So,
All right, lights on, please. Timing. Question according to 11:03. When? Finish the question 2 restoration.
3. When did I play each day?
20 points. Question according to 21:15. What? Finish the question 3 Moxie.
21:15. What will I give you an optimism? Which one of your answers?
20 points.
time out. Oh, and I think I didn't do something. Number 2, seat 2 for restoration has 2 correct.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 correct and 1 error. Correct. Okay. And Audrey had another one correct.
All right. Timing. Question according to 10:25. Finish the question 3 Moxie.
10:25. Who's set up a lawyer? Start to put him to the test.
20 points.
Like that, the quiz.
All right, final scores.
And third place, Tornadoes has 0. Restoration has 40.
Oh, grace. It's tough. Maybe here. We're going to site 8. I know, actually, guy. Hi, guy. Hey. What? Thank you. Can I go there? No, got it. It's twice. Let's come out that way. Oh, thanks. They will. Yeah, I forgot.
I'm
searching. I did. Yeah, the last time I had better than that's good.
in the last time before.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then it played
But if text, they can't say.
They won't because it's back. No, every single time.
I have to take an orgasm one before I adjust. I've realized this, even if they no, I try to adjust before. It doesn't happen. I'll read you guys, please. I do.
I was done right.
It feels right. It's for you, left. I try to be like, fall in. Yeah. What I like with are we like other right? Where we go? I didn't yeah. Like actually which was right? Oh, I need more. Hello, girl. How are you?
All right.
It's true. You could do it.
Adele, James, Julia, Kat.
Right.
And then finger. It's for the you guys feeling all right? At the end, second, I'm gonna all. It was fine. Why is it like okay? This is very right here. Part of that seems to be the pictures. Very much Superman. Cover your right. Right. Well, it might be hard. Or yeah, it's better. Yeah. We're going to people in the right there. Well, people, that's not for still spirit. Would be fun. You don't think fun. Fun question. Yeah, drive it out. So great. Yeah, you know. Right now. Friendly, so you had to switch down dollars and go to reach ice out there. That's true.
So I was about to come and say, thank you, the taste officials, for graciously serving and helping us. But man, it's with a brace attitude. I interrupted a I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. How are you, Dave?
Next thing we should bring candy.
It's good to see you. Thank you for seeing you. It's so good to see you again. Thank you. I've been there. Continue paying for reports. I'll sit.
Smacking the ground at me.
I think they've been working compliments.
That's yours.
We're working out. Drink candy. I propose for one. Candy, skyhangers. Yeah, there are lots of things that I'll make.
Friend.
I heard that. Good. Yeah, you take one on.
Someone look around the corner and see if no one is out there. See if they're supposed to be in our campus. Oh, it's good to have a secretary. You just. We might have to take a look.
Negative Ghost Rider, that pattern is very healthy. What is that? All day long.
Right. Yes. We will start the quiz that and begin by a light checks. Right. Right. Oh, I know this thing. Yeah, this thing also. It feels spiritual. Yeah, favorite chin bar. No, see. Favorite zero. I have no problem. In my
There.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm great. That I don't feel like you're firing and Arkansas. Hey, Arkansas had an admin house, so.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, fine, I ain't making that done.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. You have a go to the lineup or anybody? My mom will be coming. Okay.
Well, the lineup would be me.
Who's me? She is. She finds me 2, 3, 4, 5.
Towards me, them, that.
Me, myself, I.
and myself. Right.
Somebody.
Are they okay?
Something's on. Anderson's right hand, center outside, there's. All right, so we have clips on the seats. We're gonna get lights off, human 5. Provide. All right, settle in.
Oh, I do have a substitution. I'm sorry. I have Cassidy in seat 3 for Sky.
Cassidy.
And Cassidy, I cheated on that.
All right, lights are off. Light check starting with no 1, 3, 4, and 5. Kingdom 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Provided 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, lights off again. We will do a practice jump on John. Luke, Joseph, Jeremy, John, to the right. And please jump for prayer on clouds. Windy, cloudy, sunny, rain, thunder, clouds. 5 revive triggers.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that we get to be here and the time that we can put quiz and help the person not with knowing that just had an asthmatic tuck up, she can come back and quiz and not be out for a day and help that all the quiz just got here safely and help the quiz masters and timekeeper have I just think that's nice. Thank you.
What about, I mean, all the there I can get your coach in.
All right.
Can you bring yourself?
All right, we have 6 minutes on the clock. Sport is ready.
I am.
Light off. Okay, revive 2. Right, settle down. There you go. Time it. Question according to 21:15. Who will finish the question 5 revives?
21 verse 15. Will you be delivered up by parents and brothers,
Take a
relatives,
question.
and friends?
Believe you're in a verse.
Try.
2. Question according to 12:52. Finish the question 2 kingdom.
12:52. Sandy? Will there be 5 divided? 1 house?
20 points.
No one touched it. I don't know. I think we found it. No, I don't think so. Including when.
Fix the live stream, but we're not going to put it back up there.
Yeah, I don't think
They
it's.
can come and deal with it if they want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't. No one touched anything. So
Lights are. That's good. Time in. Question according to 1323. Who finished question 3 kingdom?
1323. Oh. 23. Oh. Who's that done someone?
And whites.
Who's done that?
Question according to 54. For what finished question 1 kingdom?
We're going for what the devil might catch.
Big whites. Good job. Question according to 25. Who finished the question 5 kingdom?
Right.
Time out. You said some information that wasn't in the verse, right? So we're gonna put a few seconds back on the clock and it will be. We were on the right track. Right, 5-2. Thank you. Time in. Question according to 725 in. Finish the question 2 kingdom.
725 in. King's Courts. Where those live Lexi? King's Courts.
Different question.
Okay.
Question according to 3-6. Finish the question 1 no.
3-6. Who shall see the salvation of God all flesh?
Question according to 134. Finish the question 2 no.
134 quote. And Mary said to the angel, "How will this be since I am a virgin?"
20 points. Good job. Question according to 943. What? Finish the question 2 kingdom.
943 what? Do I tell you?
Sorry, different question.
That's 13, man.
Question according to 1672. Finish the question 1 kingdom.
One word. So we said another.
Good points. Good job. Question according to 1819. Finish the question 1 kingdom.
18.
Another one. Sorry. Question according to 6-6. Who would finish the question 2 no?
6-6. Who was there? A man.
20 points. Good job.
Yep.
Sarah? Alright. Time it. Question according to 1014. Quote. 2 no.
10-14 quote. But it will be more bearable in the judgment for Tyre and Sidon than for you.
20 points. Question according to 2334. Who? Finish the question 2 no.
2334 who? Who said Jesus?
20 points. Question according to 20 verse 7. What? Finish the question 2 no.
20 verse 7 what? So they answered. What did they answer? That they did not know where it came from.
20 points.
Time out. That's a quiz out perfect.
Alright, so my top one is that. And one.
That's the cat.
That's the OGNC for right now. That's the thing. Thank you so much. Alright, lights are on. Time in. Question according to 1942. What? Finish the question 1 kingdom. A different question. Question according to 1719 quote. 3 kingdom.
1719. Oh. Like you said, Jim, rising guy, you're ready, your business made you up.
Wait.
Good job, Jim.
Yes, coach's timeout 4 kingdoms. Hold on.
I'm jealous because she was in the shoes.
5:15.
Yeah.
That's time.
You can't help it.
May I know the time, please?
1 minute, 23 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you for All right, please. You hit the left off. There we go. Time it. Question according to 827 quote. 4 revived.
827 close.
Good try.
Look at Ari. Question according to 2268, and what will you not answer? 1 kingdom. Wait, what? Question according to 1122, what does he divide? 2 kingdom.
1122, what does he divide? The spoil.
Okay, what?
Good job.
Question according to 2432, what did they say? 2 kingdom.
2432, what did they say? Do not our hearts burn within us while the conflicts on the before road, while you open to us the scriptures.
Wait, what?
Good job.
Question according to 1526, whom did he finish the question? 3 kingdom.
1526. Who did all went service?
Wait, what?
Good job.
Question according to 412, what is finish the question? 2 revived.
412. What was what is said? You shall worship the Lord God, and one shall worship.
I'm sorry, you ran out of time and your quote in the verse just a little while.
Good try.
Good try.
Keep going.
And that is the half score first.
Yeah, on my left, known has 2 people answering correctly. No errors, 130 points. Little Kingdom has 3 people answering correctly, 5 team errors, 160 points. Right Revive has 3 team errors, 0 points.
Right, you have 1 minute for your teams. And maybe get that set up so the way along it. I'm thinking something. Yeah. Sorry. I think the 14 rate, if I can sit here on the table, perhaps not. All right, halftime's up for no.
Yes, I have moved Cassidy to seat 2.
Kathy in tutu.
I have Sky in C3, and she's my captain.
Skies and free.
7 for kingdom. 7 for revive.
Yes, I'll be bringing Eowyn into seat 1 for Adele.
Eowyn into 1.
All right, we have 6 more minutes on the clock. Scorekeeper's ready. Let's get the lights off, please. There we go. Time it. Question according to 2215. What did he eat? Finish the question 3-0.
I've earnestly desired to eat the Passover with you. And he said to them, I've earnestly desired to eat the Passover with you before I suffer.
20 points.
Good.
Yeah.
Question according to 137. Finish the question 5-0.
What is possible with God all things? Sorry, it's the question.
Good try, good try.
16 there.
Time it. Question according to 1435. What is it? 1 kingdom.
Is it no use?
It was.
Time out. That's a quiz out. Levi's the chat.
We don't have that as.
I know that I have 4. You had 4?
Okay.
We both have 4. I had 4 as well.
Okay, so I probably gave him somebody else's.
How many did Levi have?
Levi's here.
3 for Levi, 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 4. Levi had 3 now.
You're just seeing right through them, dude.
Woohoo.
Next time, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that 2 pieces of candy?
We're not harming any Clippers here.
Oh, that's good.
So what?
Nobody pressures calling, so I'm pressured. That's why I was 4 years.
Yes.
Starting to go off again. Oh.
Have everybody ready to back in. Let the light check the lights off, please. 5. Everybody, okay.
And have one back to run.
All right, lights are off. Time in. Time up. Time in. Question according to 529. Quote. 5 revives.
529 quote. And Levi made him a great feast in his house, and there was a great multitude of taskmasters of it.
Right. Question according to 923. What? Finish the question 1 no.
923 what? What did he say? He said, "Oh, if anyone would come at me and I'm denying myself, take the God and follow me."
10 points.
Good job.
Careful too. Question according to 82. Who had finished the question 2 4 revive?
Who had been enjoyment and
Time out. That is not in the verse, but I'm going to throw it out. Put time back on because I stumbled over calling on you and over. Okay. Right. Lights off, please. 2. Time in. Question according to 1911. What did they finish the question 1 no?
What did they suppose that would to appear immediately? The kingdom of God? What did they suppose to
20 points. Question according to 7-7 quote. Read, Kingdom.
7-7. Oh. Oh, yes. Therefore, I did not presume to come to you, but say the word and let my servant be healed.
White.
Got it.
Question according to 1251. What do I finish the question? 3 no.
What do I it's not funny, but what I don't know, but I thought it
Wait.
was
There you go.
good.
Slow down. Breathe.
Shut up. There you go. Time it. Question according to 443. Why finish the question? 4 Kingdom.
4 verse 43. Why should I bless preach the good news of the kingdom of God to the other just as well, perhaps for this purpose and lawful?
I have some words that are not in the verse. So that's going to be an error.
Try.
Time it. Question according to 20 verse 13. Who finish the question? 3 no.
Who? Like last one, perhaps in a second. Whom was it? I was like,
Wait.
There you go.
good job.
Question according to 11-5. What did he say? 2 Kingdom.
11-5. What did he say? Which of you who has a friend will go to him at midnight and say, "Friend, lend me 3 loaves"? For a friend of mine has arrived on a journey and I have nothing to set before him.
Time out. So yeah, you went on and started saying stuff that was in the next verse. No, sorry. You're missing some words. Is what I meant to say. So yeah, some words are in there.
And that's an
Yeah.
error.
Good try, Levi. Good try. Good point. Good job.
Gosh, have you been allowed to finish?
It was out of time then.
No.
Oh,
You
wasn't.
were out of time.
Yeah, I didn't restart. But he went ahead and.
You would call time out
Okay.
before you finished.
We're gonna throw it out because I messed up on that one and should not have called for out.
Thank you.
Got the
Thank you.
got the
Please, how much time is left?
2:47.
Yeah,
I
don't
just
put your
added-
time back.
I did put
Thank
time
you.
back on. Alright, gotcha.
Can you give me a second, have coaches down there?
Yes. Second half of the shout out for me.
Yes.
That was specifically. That was the first day.
Five seconds.
Keep going. We got house.
That's time.
Lights off, please. Okay. 247 left in the quiz. Reading no. There you go. Okay. Time in. Question according to 126 in finish the question 5 Kingdom.
126.
Mary's wife Elizabeth conceived in those days. I'm sorry you read it. Just the verse.
Good try. Good
try.
try. Good try.
No, sir.
Take it. Alright. Time in. Question according to 639. What finish the question 3 Kingdom.
639. What? What he also told them in parable? He also told them in
Wait.
Good job.
Good
Good
job. Time out. That's a quiz out.
Time in. Question according to 1042. Who finished the question 3 no.
1042. Okay. Who has chosen the good portion? Okay.
Wait. Question according to 7-3. About whom finished the question 1 Kingdom.
I wasn't trying to do this.
Wait.
Good job, William.
Time out. I hope this is really a quiz. Levi's the captain.
That Williams.
Alright, lights are off, quiet please. Time in, question according to 2325, who finished the question 3 revived?
23, 24.
Good try.
Keep going.
Question according to 1115, what did some of them say? 2 kingdom.
He casts out demons by Beelzebub, prince of demons.
Swing white.
Good job.
Question according to 321, what finish the question 1 known.
321 what? What did you do, Ben? I'm baptized? What?
Different question.
Say it out there.
Question according to 951, quote 1 known.
951 quote. 951 quote. Oh. 951. 951 quote. So he went onto another village?
When the days drew near.
You're right.
Question according to 2422, who finished the question 3 known.
22. Who among us wants to take some of the? I think you're in a different person. You're in a different person.
13 there.
Question according to 1431, quote. No quote. Alright, final scores.
Okay, and the third place revived has -20, and second place kingdom has 220. First place known 250. Wendy, your score good?
It's Wendy. Yes. Sorry.
I think we're going back to.
Okay,
Right.
we are no break.
Right back.
Are we going to?
Like,
Like I don't know. The third is locked. Thank you for the opportunity there. From that. Professional.
No? Hang on.
Right. Okay. So, right now, oh my God. We're going to go to the video. It's being what now? First spacious.
Plenty of version 1.
Facebook Marketplace.
The street. Oh, that. It's not far from us. Did they take my card for me? I guess perfect. Oh, thank you.
Well, you should start typing that on the street near where something, and he might actually figure it out. For what he does. If I just
Yes, they think it was. It's like I like, but when you have to be like,
Nice, like,
be like, he told me I remember that for a while. It feels this way. I just want to think there's something. Yeah.
oh,
So I have two messages. His very good friend Sam, who is just ornery as all get out. Sent me this picture. Today I'm like, yeah, no. And so then Brian, using Sam's tractor, had cleared. It's so hilarious. Okay, so behind our barn, like
Oh, yeah.
you can't even see it unless you go back there. On the very corner of the property, they had horses, and so I think part of it might have had manure. I don't even know what was all there.
yeah,
He's
or
got-
lots of straws.
So like, he's like, I cleared this afternoon. He's like, I'm so happy.
Hey,
Like you're the only person who knows it's back in that corner. Okay, but yes, they do. But not some of us.
Hey,
It's like,
I have a bathtub in my house again, so I'm happy. I didn't have a
What
shower. I
happened?
didn't have a shower in the house from the first week of January until the middle of February. I had a toilet and sink, but no shower.
Well, so you're in the good days where you just French babe.
Yeah. Thankfully,
Or into the creek.
well, the cabin. You have to
Oh.
walk across the yard to the
Yeah.
cabin. But it's
That's lovely.
it's January, February.
Uh-huh.
It's Iowa.
I know.
It's not warm.
It was.
We have
It was pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty brutal in Missouri in January and February this year.
You know, in the darkest time of the year, walking
Yeah.
out there. Like I said, I'm
You don't have anyone living with you currently.
Mitchell. Well, let's keep it up.
Yeah.
My friend. The only is every time that they get out of bell, he stays there. Yeah. We're gonna do this okay. Very good for you. That was cute. That's her. Well, guys, I'm not stable.
Yeah, I'm like plenty cooled off now. I'm like, okay, I might. I wonder if they'll give me some hot water. Hot water. Maybe it's around there. I could work on my eye.
Are you guys getting bumped around the drive down here too? Anybody end up seasick? I did too. I kept trying to read my book or like I had a crochet project that's like, oh, this would be a great time to work on that. I've been wanting to start it. As soon as I like looked, because you can't look out the windows either because you're going like this so much. You can't look out the window, so I just was like over my head and looked. It's annoying. I really want to nap every time. I mean, you did, right? You just eat that. That's pretty good though. It's only 3.5. It's always surprising how much shorter it is going down all the way to Kansas City for regular thing, or even to like easy regionals. Oh yeah, but all the way. Do they have any interesting things besides? I mean, they just some of them are like the modern art stuff. I just know I use last time I was there, they had part of Van Gogh water. And I think that's gone. It's called the water lily. The one that's really pretty, really big. We have it. Yeah. But she just wanted to pick hello. I know, but you know, I have a really bad reputation. Pick hellos are like we are just all friendly, very friendly.
Exactly. And that's the way people look too. Certainly. You kind of raised your eyes like, you might be weird, but it's fair. That's true. What makes me special? All right. Right, so now we're talking maker that actually has a hot spout. And it was no problem because I'm like, look at me, I'm my own mug. They didn't have some Twinings tea. And like, I'm not gonna say it's tomorrow morning. Because usually the hotels don't have it. If you like, ginger spice. I'm very particular on spiced teas. It has cinnamon in it, and I know. Yes, I'll have to look. I'm like, does it have it? It's the ginger. And so it's gonna be really weak. I don't think it does have. I think the ginger is what's the. I prefer black tea. What's the texture? Because I like the tea. I drink chai and no like cans chocolate liquid. Well, I love the lemon. That tastes like a ginger. You are worse than I am. What do you mean? I'm like, I bring like going out the door. I bring my tea. I bring my chocolate. I'm like, I'm on. I can't spend all my cash in the thrift store. Yeah. So I go to cash, Carol Turner's food chips. I'm like, I have chips. And he goes, something cheddar. I'm like, no. Like lime. Yummy, lime. But no, like brand all my own stuff because I still can't tell for nasty.
Well, and when you have a particular revolution, like they learn to yourself, it's like comes down. It's like I think going to this really times family. Life is too short. Well, and also like unmasking makes you one particular gives your how like oh my gosh. So I love it. It's 19. You know, I don't can't like go to tell it. So to me, it's not simple. As you say, she's like standard use. So like in certain situations that I invest used to ease it to make it this way. And it goes like yeah. And it's just yeah, I can yeah, I can do that. But yeah, we're not going outside by that birthday. So we can and this is April.
Oh, that would be. I thought 15 be changed on the 9th. I don't know. I was gonna say the 4th, but I'm like, I know it's not before get that.
Anyway, we're going down there, and so like our rooms are done, are going done, so we don't bring our stuff down. Yeah, like it's like I'll just bring the closet because I don't care. Exactly all the way, and I'll just bring it. Like, yeah, it's not gonna go like that. No, I don't care that. I'm not like I enjoy like high quality routines, but like day to day, I don't care.
Yeah, you know, like.
No, I'm not cold. I should. I drink cold when I quiz because otherwise my body gets too hot.
No, you and David are like that way. It's when he gets involved and then. So even if he enjoys it, he keeps going.
Well, like but like hot beverages like need to be hot. Like hot times, not just like nice happy warm. It's like yes. You just think you're smart.
You can. Wow,
that's right. Oh, guy. Nice guy. Yeah, you celebrated me. My other great parents. He had. I think Barrett had younger brothers than Rob. That's what it was. Barrett has he has an well like that he can't do well in his semester.
I know. It's the younger brother syndrome. It's a real thing.
I don't think
when you watch our first one,
it is a real thing. It's very particular though because it started happening this year. It wasn't happening before. It's just saying he was doing it in a quiz practice before.
How old is he?
But it's not. I don't think all of it. He did really bad at quiz practice really early on playing for games.
Kind of that is trajectory.
For quizzing with me.
What do you have against?
Oh, I see what you're watching.
I don't agree. Basketball on it.
In the league.
Well, it's not that one it is.
Oh, that's not.
Judgmental. You need to go put on your humility, Matt. Go put on your humility.
It's right.
Anything goes.
No. Not that. Where are you racing those?
Of course, the last place I went with my son and my wife were rooms. I decided going pretty good up. And great for me.
That period especially long for August.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It was kind of funny. And the quiz master and the timekeeper and timekeeper, and then went on. Yeah, it was hilarious. And whoever the guy is on the end, but hey, I did have a really good quizzer. He asked, what did they all say is like, can I have the time? And I says, you can. He goes, may I know the time? I said, good job, yeah. And I gave him the time.
You're one of those.
You know what? It's a driving board. Do you realize for hours on end. I watched time go by 20 seconds at a time. I mean, come on, Matt. I gotta like,
Give it a try.
I'm like so expert at it.
I'll pray that
Mm,
you make a mistake.
Me? Oh, I strike
Just for fun.
all the time. Like, yeah, when Jonathan would clerks, like, I think that was the first one. I had hit stop, and we had got down to like 4:28, and it didn't stop when I hit it. And it was, it was a Mael.
Well, because I think the same thing happened with you, because I've done that before when I've been scorekeeping, is you click like almost on the button, but not quite, and then it just dismisses the thing.
Well,
And then you don't actually get points or errors.
Well, what's Kansas City 2 weeks ago?
Well,
It wasn't the finals. Either button was reacting. I want to stop the clock. I want to stop this. I want to stop both these clocks. And I don't know why don't do that?
Yeah,
I told me what to do.
Restart your phone and then it's updated. You're good. Nice job.
Oh, okay, don't make me spit my tea on it. Come on, guys.
Who's hashtag?
Doesn't say.
I
There are.
I took my tea out last week because they showed it colors my.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, and actually, this bigger.
That's right there. Oh, right under ground.
Your favorite was.
Yeah, a little. And then earwig, nice straw, and then like button it up. That worked. I think the earwig though got into asking.
Something that's.
You have seen it? Do we have it? So
Done already.
What side is Gnosko on?
This one.
Okay. Give me some grammar lessons because goodness go. Oh, thank you. Look at this brilliant. Oh, great.
Can you read it to me?
Yeah. To know knowledge that can only be obtained through personal experience. All right, you guys are too young for this thing. Example: Luke 8:10. To gnosko the secrets of the kingdom of God.
Well, the thing is, we're going. I'm not sure if that's
Regional.
Yeah.
But knowing about
experience.
because like almost all of us are like rookies to regional. Everybody's
It's
regional
true.
like you.
Wasn't this a place where my hamstring was?
No, but that was like 6.
I don't know what I'm going to be a rookie of.
Messengers.
So,
So we're gonna be here.
to know, yeah, to go with us.
Oh no, we're
It's messengers.
Yeah.
Our team name all year long has been Messengers.
Yeah. Because glad that you finally got identity.
It's like we've got some sort of a pop-up on the computer.
Oh.
Yes, and it has remind me problems tomorrow. with whatever. So we're
Yes.
not messing with
I
it.
believe I was able to be.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Okay. No, get one have selfie.
Nice.
You
I
see.
know.
We're watching that. We're done. This really this time.
Yes.
See you later.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyone need a little more?
Right, definitely.
Thank you.
I do. I do.
My favorite.
What was your
But it's
Anyone
familiar with Ellerslie, American Leslie Movie. Yeah, Daily Thunder and all that. Nathan Johnson.
No,
really
they
loves
switch to be like this.
Yeah. Yeah. His prime example that he gives is speed limit. So you see the sign, you know that the speed limit is 35. But after you've exceeded that and gotten pulled over, you can go that the speed limit is 35.
Well, this is what I say. I
There's a that apple we got left.
they're 20, and when who is achieved, and they express their opinions, their knowledge about various things. And I don't look personally on them. They have only Gnosko 27 years. We think maybe 40.
You want some normal time?
Let's have that time. Do we do it?
Yes.
ask
Or
them
you have people
directly
who
to someone.
always have an answer, even if they don't know anything about it. And we
fill
nickname
out.
them with.
Yes.
Good stuff. Starting off the first side. All right.
Yes. All right. So, we have now seen this level. Yep. And it is not. Absolutely.
Wait, are
I would not be surprised if either maybe so or Revelation. Revelation. Yeah, they might be on a Revelation Austin maybe. Zenith might be on the grid. No. Zenith is in Site 6.
What's on? You know, we're not gonna make it to the championship.
No.
What? Yeah. You know, so like,
So it's same mineral.
all the
we are.
Yes. Oh, goodbye.
12 plus, let's 6. 20. But no. I want 1:30 this morning.
Yeah, I know that's like
Middle. What's the 19?
yeah.
Back long, it's only 7.
You left yourself next to feedback. Okay. No wonder you get the back at like I feel tired, but like it's
Oh, now it's
nice. It's yeah,
Ricky said,
fair should be good. That feels like the normal size. That better be really there.
Oh. We on the same lineup as the last one.
So but now
A was B with another hour and a half. G and B. I will get him without her angry hair. Not right.
I came back.
Let's tear the game for bear.
I didn't get back.
Where you going?
Further. Oh. Okay, I don't have to find out.
Don't worry, Adele. We'll wait on you.
I keep getting wait a minute.
Go down a little bit.
Can you go like this?
See where Adele.
Like that?
Adele.
It's me. Sit there.
Don't worry.
like
You know what I mean?
It's 131 verse. All right.
Look at it.
It's one of the shortest.
What the heart? Yeah.
Like center.
instead of just zoning out.
I learned it from my
Say
kid.
on every trick you trying to I said fine. It looked like you guys were tall.
Oh, so this is in there, but this way then 200.
So yes, it's like
Guys, an hour and a half. Well, people no way. That's great.
so
And then
9:30
tomorrow,
we'll
we'll
begin.
begin. We'll go their own floor.
10.
Yeah, that's go. Right, oh my God. The more we move up, the more
That's
They're gonna say I got out line up.
so the more we go up, we're back at the more witness from that.
We're good. Jay, go on back.
Guys, I'm ready to put out the.
down.
It really looked like it's been or you couldn't. It looked like you couldn't.
Well, right there. So it was off my too. Like a while ago. Now I was like, well,
We're not used to having a song. Oh, I don't know. That's the first. The first is like, wait, sure, right here. Yeah, one, and there you get us here. Okay? Why? Nuts!
All right, right. July Frosting, we're gonna do the check.
because since we do the check, we get to make it out.
Alright. Passengers one. Go ahead, man. There you go. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Revives 1, 2, 3, 4. Messengers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right. More traffic stop. Jump on Storm. Cloud, rain, windy, sun, storm, 4 messengers. And for prayer, please jump on words. Windy, weather, William, water. Okay, everybody is trying what? Word. Worship. Word. 4 messengers. Prayer for faith. Here.
Here, Lord, thanks so much for this day. We get spread over your word freely here. I pray that we would remember it and apply it to our life. You will guide us, we have, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. We have 6 minutes on the clock. Keep her raised.
Yes.
Finish one. Yep. All right. Lights off. Careful. Settle in. There's 3. 3. Let's go. There you go. All right. Time in. Question according to 20 verse 30. Finish the question 5 revise.
20 verse 30. 30.
All right, time up. We're gonna put time back on. It is 32. Yes. 4 messengers. Time in. Question according to time up. That was supposed to be all the time back on. Time in. Question according to 1810 H. Finish the question 3 messengers.
18. To the temple to pray. And to where 2 men went up into the temple.
Wait. Question according to 2226 as finish the question 2 Gnosis.
22, 26.
Pause.
Sure. Good job.
Question according to 1227. Finish the question 5 messengers.
1227. Who was on race? Who was on race?
It's a different question.
Which one?
Question according to 138. What? Finish the question 3 messengers.
138 what? Mary said to the angel, what Mary said to the angel, behold, I am the servant of the Lord, that it be to me according to your word, and the angel
Time out. To the angel is not in this verse.
Oh, yeah.
Get out.
Time in. Question according to 6:6 quote 1 messengers.
On another Sabbath, came to the synagogue and was teaching, and a man was there whose right hand was withered.
20 points. Question according to 1154 quote 4 messengers.
1154 quote. Lying in wait for him to catch him in something he might say.
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to 1025. Finish the question 5 messengers.
1020. You want to rush through the Oh.
Why not? Sorry, question. Good try, Olivia.
13 there.
Substitution, please.
Time out.
For messengers, we put Shiloh in seat 5.
Okay, Shiloh in the 5.
Good Shiloh. Good company. Good Shiloh.
All right, lights up. Green light. Time in. Question according to 437. Finish the question 5 revised.
437. What? What did the report about him went out through every surrounding country? And the report about him went out through every surrounding country.
Timeout substitution. I like to put Julie in the seat 5 for James S.
Okay, Julia in the 5. Yeah.
Alright, messengers, 1 and 3. Okay. Time in. Question according to 227 and finish the question 2 messengers.
227. Example, into where from some thinking experience, for example, when the parents were in charge of
Different question.
Okay. You're good.
Question according to 744. Finish the question 3 messengers.
744. For what you gave me no water for my feet. You gave me no water for my feet.
Which is time out 4 messengers.
So
So 5 seconds. Time, make sure to give me 4 words.
95 coaches. Alright, lights off, please. Quiet, please. Alright. Time in. Question according to 833. Finish the question 1 messengers.
Hey, good dream. Who came out of the man for the demons? The demons came out of the man and entered the pigs.
Okay, wait.
Good job.
Question according to 1624. Quote 3 messengers.
1624. Quote. And he called out, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus to dip the end of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I'm in anguish in his flame.
20 points. Question according to 528. Finish the question 5 messengers.
528, leaving everything called him. Leaving what you were called him. Leaving everything.
20 points.
Substitution, please. Messenger's gonna put Avery in the seat 5.
So Avery got the 5.
Good job, Shiloh. Time in. Question according to 1944. Upon finish the question 4 messengers.
Upon. Upon another, upon what they will not leave one stone upon another.
20 points.
Wow.
Question according to 1427. Finish the question 3 messengers.
1427. Whoever does not bear his own cross. Who cannot be my disciple? Whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me.
20 points. Question according to 1323. What? Finish the question 5 messengers. 1421. What does it include? You don't go away. Time up. I didn't get. You're trying to ask another promise everybody. According to that. Alright, lines up. 5. Okay. Time in. Question according to 1714. What? Finish the question 4 messengers.
17. What? What did he say? Go and show yourselves to the.
Different question.
16 there.
Question according to 24.3. What did they finish the question 2 messengers?
3. What? 24.3. What did they not find body budgets?
20 points.
Good job, Lydia.
Team bonus.
Question according to 932. When finish the question 1 messengers.
932 when?
When did they see who's going to who stood with them, but when became fully awake? When they became fully awake.
20 points.
Good job.
And that is the half. Scores, please.
On my left, Mexico has 1 team error and 0 points.
Yeah.
Middle Revised has 2 team errors and 0 points. Right Messengers has 5 people answering correctly, 6 team errors, 210 points.
You have 1 minute with your team.
I assume that the seems are nice.
Oh.
There's so many. We stay about something. You know, we're slow.
When you try to hold that, when I would have been turned out the time, read the same question. So you don't just.
I know we're not
saying see what you're running out of questions. Which way you're on the diaries. What's that?
So we're already starting to get a large report.
And we're saying that question didn't get asked. That's right.
Answer 3.
It's clear. 5 seconds, coaches. All right, do you have 10 subs for Gnosco?
No.
Subs for Revived.
Well, at this time.
4 messengers.
No, thank you.
We have 6 more minutes. Half. Hit lights off, please. 1 and 3. 3 over here. There we go. 1. Everybody's up. Everybody's on. Messenger Spain. Okay. Time in. Question according to 12.8. Quote. 2 messengers.
12.8. 12.8. And I tell you, everyone who not just member women, the Senate also will launch for the ages of God.
But yeah. Question according to 1.4. Quote. 1 messengers.
1 4 quote. That you may have certainty concerning things you've been taught.
Very white. Get down, JT. Question according to 3.15. Finish the question. 3 messengers.
3:15. In what the people were in expectation, as people in expectation in what were
Different question.
Good try. Check it out. Anna.
Question according to 23.47. Finish the question. 2 messengers.
23:47. 3:47. Who's so to take a place? It's a different question.
Question according to 4.17. What? Finish the question. 1 messengers.
417 what? Was given him the scroll of Prophet Isaiah.
Bye.
Time out. That's a quiz out purpose. Gonna slide Avery down to 1, and Olivia's gonna go into 5. Okay, Avery to 1, Olivia to 5. Yes.
Time it. Question according to 9.17. What was? Finish the question. 4 messengers.
917 what was?
Time.
Yeah.
Time. Was I distracting?
No. Like, are you mean before?
During your question, did I distract you?
No.
Okay.
I was just an architect.
Sorry.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I didn't.
All right. Lights off, please. Here. Alright, time in. Question according to 20 verse 39. Who finished the question 5 revived?
20. The some scribes answered, teacher has spoken well. Who answered, you have spoken well, someone is fair.
White.
Good God.
Question according to 21:23. What? Finish the question 2 goodness.
21:23.
What?
What would it be answer?
Good try.
Can I have a substitution, please?
Yeah.
I'd like to put Genevieve in 2. And Joel will be my captain.
Genevieve, Sue,
And she's finger jumping.
Joel is the captain.
May I have the time remaining?
Yes, yes.
3 minutes, 21 seconds.
Oh, good thing he said may.
May I have a substitution for revive?
You'll learn to form the questions.
I'd like to put James S. into seat 2 for cash.
That was pain.
And Julia will be my captain in seat 5.
Julia is the captain.
Go Julia.
Yeah.
Alright. Like, see? Time in. Question according to 7:4. When? Finish the question 1 messengers.
Simple one. What? When so here's what I do. When they prove them honestly, when they give them from the Jews, please when you what it is from. When the king just said, he looked out for you.
20 points.
It's not, babe.
That's a bonus.
Sure. There you go. Time in. Question according to 15:29. Who finished the question 3 messengers?
15:29. Whom? Whom he answered his father, but he answered his father.
Time out. That's flip. Bella's gonna come in to seat 3. Okay. Captain's gonna be Olivia in seat 5. Olivia is the captain.
Alright. Time in. Question according to 150. What is finish the question 1 messengers?
One would be one is. I don't know. What goes to generation by generation is mostly. It's mostly goes to
20 points.
Nice.
Question according to 8:30. Who asked 4 messengers?
8:30. Who asked?
Question according to 24:23. What did they finish the question 5 messengers?
24:23. What did they not find spotty?
20 points.
Team bonus.
Question according to 2:35. What finish the question 5 messengers?
2:35. A sword will pierce the answer also, so that's what it has to be. Well, will pierce the answer, a sword will pierce the answer also, so that's what it has to be.
Nice.
Okay.
Question according to 6:43. What finish the question 1 messengers?
6:43. What? What is my food over tree?
20 points.
Nice. Great.
Question according to 22:57. Saying finish the question 2 messengers.
22:57. Say.
Saying what you denied it, saying woman I do not know.
20 points.
Right.
Question according to 11:32. Why finish the question 1 messengers?
11:42. Why? Why with men in the middle? Why is it with this judging comments? But they were putting out the Christian journal and people also made the journal seal. Why with men in the above? What's what? 20 points.
Question according to 1917. Finish the question for messengers.
1917 quote. And he said, then, well done, good servant, because you have been faithful in a very little, you shall have authority over 10 cities.
Question according to 1033 as finish the question 5 messengers.
1033 messengers. As when he journeyed, as when Esmeralda came to where he was, but as he journeyed came to where he was when he saw him twice.
Time out substitution. I'd like to bring cash into seat 1.
Sorry, that is the end of the quiz. Sounds like. Sorry.
I tried.
20 points.
Right, final scores.
Third place, Canesco. Second place, Revive, 20. First place, Messenger, 480. Got 5 more. I got 11 sealed in.
No, it was great.
That's good.
Good.
We're good.
Be good.
Hey, the 20 bucks.
Right.
$1 for each point. Cool. Right. Yeah, center and red. No, I was thinking of around the rear so that y'all wouldn't go last.
Well,
Socialize tomorrow.
yeah, you do.
I'm always in the way.
Yeah. One more.
Thank you, no question.
I want to
Like there's a kid. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And some of that is because I can't see it in front of me. So
Oh, yeah.
if I don't have it on screen, I can't even tell you like what you said. But if I have it in front of me, I can follow along with what you're saying.
And that's usually what I do. There's just like I'm watching, even though I know it's kind of not my primary job to keep watching, but I'm watching and trying to like, okay, if I can follow and whatever, I get it. Like if you're speaking so fast, I could like honestly, Gentry, I've never participated, but he's quoting to me, and I'm like, did you say? And at the beginning of that, did you say did you say that? Because those words like they just slide over them, and I'm like, well, there's I don't want him to get nailed. You know, it's just like I didn't hear that. So
there's some things like have been that are it's an accent thing where the way that people say have been, it's have been. There's no space.
It almost
in
sounds
between
like
have
have been.
and.
Yeah.
So it's my brain's like they skipped a word. They didn't skip a word. They just put them so quick.
Makes it sound like it's one word.
Yeah.
It's kind of like throughout and out through. It's like if. Well, yes, of course you could have been trying to say throughout, but throughout is one word.
No, and I would, like I said, I'll know what she's like.
Hey, she's.
That's her job.
Well, and you have to learn. That's how you learn how to challenge, and you learn what types of quizmasters will let you do what kinds of challenges.
I know quizmaster, because I'm a quizmaster, and I might be like, somebody like, I have just good experience, and on my watch, I just said that.
Tsunamis.
Okay.
And driven the love.
But I can't spell. I think that's how you spell tsunami. Plant.
T.
Is it driven?
Yeah, driven.
I have it close enough that I will be able to read it correctly.
Yeah.
It's the gray that I can use.
Yeah.
Like a contrast.
are very nice. Yeah, at Genesee. Yeah. They're at Springfield, been to there, and this is one of their collaborative ones. They just did have the coffee. I had 2 squares and like,
You don't need more than 2 squares.
Because I can feel this. Anything, so there's a very, the cocoa butter.
The tartness of cherry, because a lot of people when they taste it,
Towards going out of basketball
almost
Saturday and Sunday, I probably watched
just eat cherry.
2.5 or 3 hours. Didn't watch any of that.
Or place that was why they see not.
The harder shape. So it doesn't get waxy.
Red light didn't come on camera.
well, and for a demo, like literally, so if they're shipping during warm weather, they literally build a cooler out of the thing. But they also have some things like they have one.
Oh, red light's on.
Video outputs currently active. Please turn off any output.
I think I'll just fall in so sorry for here raise me okay Tanzania and whatever the sure comes up someone and I never different things but we looked at our missionaries here put it back to green for life about it we're thrilled about it. I had like 5 minutes like maybe some pressure for them to like what's going on
It's on, but it is not a thing.
Yeah, it's gotta. Okay, what's the red light's only on the right?
I haven't paid any attention. That's good or bad.
Talk about what the mic. Just out of curiosity.
I don't know what you mean, but the cord isn't long enough.
Sure it is.
And the chocolate. Wait, the last time you started out, I always stand at your mind.
Yep.
Pretty know.
Okay, so it's not the port or anything. Yeah, stop it again and then start it. Pressed it or
I'm just gonna have
Yeah.
to text him, and if
Yeah.
he can come by and look at it.
somebody else is sitting there.
To go, and then so don't look at your ring there, Mitch.
Zach, where you
Oh, look at that. You're wrong.
Hey,
I'm just gonna tell you.
go and check her. I don't like switch it off and get it. There's a bunch of right there. Yeah. This is but I'm just saying. Yes.
Alright, last weekend you want to deal with me. Think about it like that, Mitch.
You'll help with pushing this shirt.
No, I'll be 6 hours away.
No, you'll be. Bring your school. Liar, John. Fine. You're not.
Yeah, it's not like it's before, but I can do that.
That's concrete.
Like, you
No, the first 2 times I got you.
That's thing.
By my brother. Random.
Bad problem. This could be a C, but that's stupid thing saying. It's off. That's the recording.
It's better.
Tsunami, 1. Sorry. 5, 2. 1, 3, 4. Yes. Very good. All right. like
want to have
lights off
like
again.
if don't like
A practice jump. Please jump on book. There's anyone. There you go. Bible. 3. 3 and 2. 3. Time. Timothy, turn your light off. 3 and 4. 5. Paul. 2. Deliverance. Pray for us, please.
Pray for ocean for this day, and feed our daily quiz in an amazing word, and please help us to remember it for the rest of our lives, and to keep it in our hearts, so that we may further it from in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
For smart man's words.
We have 6 minutes on the clock. Spark for go too. Lights are off.
What is that?
Right, lights are off. Time in. Question according to 1913. Finish the question 2 deliverance.
1914. Quote.
Not a quote, I'm sorry.
Try. Try another.
Question according to 518. Finish the question 5 driven.
518.
Jesus, I'm sorry. Try.
Anything that's short.
Question according to 2119. Finish the question 1 driven.
2119. Probably gonna during your gain lives. What were you gain your lives?
That's right. Question according to 853. Finish the question 5 deliverance.
853.
Why did they laugh at him knowing that she was dead? Different question. Question according to 2266. Finish the question 1 driven.
2266. The assembly of elders and people. Who gathered together the assembly of the
Question.
Coach's timeout.
Coach's timeout for deliverance.
Five seconds. That's time.
All right, lights off, please. Quiet, please. Time in. Question according to 12:3. What shall be heard? Finish the question 1 deliverance.
12:3. What shall be heard? What you have whispered in private rooms and proclaimed on the housetops shall be heard. Everything that you have whispered in private rooms.
Time. Yeah, you ran out of time. Trying to make a different question.
13.
Question according to 178. Finish the question 4 driven.
178. From where the sunrise shall visit us from all time.
20 points. Question according to 915. Finish the question 5 deliverance.
9:15. Who? 9:15. The minutes would have them all sit down. Who sat down? Them all. Time.
Coaches, not coaches, captains, what reference did I give?
Heard 9:15.
9:15. Okay, I'm gonna throw it up. That was not good.
Oh, was it 19?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay, and I wasn't gonna get there.
Thank you.
Lights are out. Time in. Question according to 418. Finish the question 5 driven.
14. Four. To whom is Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he's those obedient to the good news of the Lord. To whom has he anointed me to proclaim the good news of the Lord? I'm sorry, it's a different question.
Good try. 13, Mayor. Good try. Try not to.
Question according to 14, 17. Finish the question 5 delivered.
14, 17. 14, 17. At when did he send to serve to save those who didn't repent?
Substitute.
Huh?
I'm gonna have Samuel go to seat 5. Samuel in the 5.
Hey, Samuel.
Substitution for deliverance.
Yes.
And bring Josiah Glismy into seat 5.
Josiah 5. And who's captain?
Captain means now Josiah Gibson with seat 3.
Josiah Gibson in 3 slots.
How much time left?
3:11.
I think I'm also gonna bring substitution. I'm gonna have Willow go to seat 3.
Willow.
And the 3 for Driven.
Willow. Right, like please. Timing. Question according to 9:50. Finish the question 2 driven. Right.
Alright, take it off.
It's okay. Question according to 23:14 as finish the question 1 driven.
23:14 as what you brought me this man as one who's innocent in people, and after examining before you behold, I did not find this man guilty of any charges against him. As
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to 17:6. Finish the question 5 driven.
17:6. 17:6. 17:6.
Oh, 17:6. Time. I'm sorry, ran out of time. All right.
That might put you time.
Timeout. Coach's timeout. Score driven. Guys, time up. Lights out. Quiet, please. Sorry. In that one weird. There is a thumb jumper in heat 5 for tsunamis. Not announcing for or the further colors the TV whatever. Like how yeah, 2 spread it out. It happens throughout amazing. What? I don't think it doesn't show.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Lights out, please. Timing. Question according to 24:46. Time out. That will be a light error on 1 deliverance. Your light flashed. It went off. Lights off, please. 5 deliverance. Yep. Timing. Question according to 20 verse 14. When finish the question 2 tsunamis.
20 verse 14, 1. What if the 10 saith in themselves? When the 10 saw them. But when the 10 saw them, said to themselves, severe, let's go, so that the Asian took big gaps.
20 points. Question according to 13:32. Finish the question 3 deliverance.
13:32. What he said to them,
Question according to 7:9. Finish the question 2 driven.
2:9. What have I not found such basic question?
Sorry. Question according to 227. Finish the question 5 driven.
227. When the parents brought judges to
Different question.
Good try.
Sorry.
Josh here.
Question according to 1815. Finish the question 3 driven.
Well, 1815. Now they brought in.
I remember bringing.
Right.
Question according to 11.5. What? Finish the question 3 deliberate.
11.5 with what? What he said to them, which of you who has a friend will go to him at midnight and say to him, friend, let me 3 loaves.
20 points to Joe. Better than that. Scores.
Parallel left tsunami said one person answering correctly in a technical foul, and they have 10. The driven has 2 people answering correctly, 8 team errors, -10. Right deliverance has 1 person answering correctly, 6 team errors, -10.
Right, goes to the other one.
They take like no. Like.
I'm gonna have Mariah go into seat 4 and Miracle go into seat 5.
Okay, Mariah in the 4.
Grab the screw driven.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Nathan come to seat 5.
Nathan in the 5.
And subs for deliberate.
Yes, I have Katie coming back into seat 5, and Micah is in seat 4, and Katie will be my captain.
Okay. Micah in 4, Katie in 5, and Katie's the captain.
That is correct.
We have 6 more minutes. Second half. Everybody's lights are off. Time it. Question according to 7:30. Who? Finish the question 3 deliberates.
7:30 who? You don't hear many people in generation and what they're like.
I'm sorry, you went a different verse. Question according to 3:12. Who came? 4 deliberates.
3:12 who came? Next question.
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to 10:40. Who was distracted? 1 driven.
Who was distracted? Martha was distracted.
20 points. Question according to 8:55. Finish the question 3 driven.
8:55. Immediately spirit of truth.
Immediately is not in this verse.
Try those. Sorry.
Time in. Question according to 240. Finish the question 1 driven.
240 quote. And the tribe grew and became strong, filled with wisdom, and the favor of God was upon him.
And whites. Question according to 158. Finish the question 4 driven.
158. 158. Mercy. And in every relatives, rejoice with her. The Lord has shown great mercy, but the Lord has shown great mercy, and neighbors and relatives rejoice with her. And neighbors and relatives heard that.
Time. I'm sorry. Didn't have a question. And that matches what I have. Sorry. I was trying to. Sorry. In me trying to figure out what you were doing. Time it. Question according to 16:7. Finish the question 2 driven.
16:7. What did he say? And how much do you owe? He said 100 minutes.
Bites. Question according to 22:1. What? Finish the question 1 driven.
22:1. What? What junior? Now the piece of 11 break junior.
Time out. That's a quiz out.
All right, I'm gonna have Nathan move over to 1 and Preston's gonna go to 5.
Okay, Nathan, the 1, Preston, the 5, and future captain.
Nathaniel will be captain.
Daniel will be the captain.
Yeah. And the term is this.
You may.
Could you tell me the time so that all of us can hear it?
Yes, 3 minutes, 28 seconds. Well done, well done.
All right, light out, please. Time it. Question according to 11:18. Finish the question 3 delivered.
11:18.
What is like waste became a kind against the civil side waste?
Yeah, they're the questions.
All right. Chris, air out.
Bye bye. Chat.
Dave, I am going to bring the science university in seat 3.
Okay, Josiah in the seat 3.
Time it. Question according to 9:9. What? Finish the question 2 deliverance.
9:9. What do they say?
Time question. Question according to 15:32. Finish the question 3 deliverance.
15:32. Quote.
Not a quote. Question according to 4:35. When? Finish the question 1 driven.
When? When he came out of him having done him no harm, when the demon had thrown him down from the abyss, he came out of him having done him no harm.
20 points.
No.
Question according to 24:30. At what was? Finish the question 2 tsunamis.
24:30 at what was? Oh, what was he at table?
20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 12:21. Quote. No quote.
Time out, coach. Stop.
Time out. Coach's timeout or driven.
Carries a job.
5 seconds.
John, don't say no, say no. Like, turns it to push out.
It's time.
Take it long.
Night of coffee.
That's it. I'm probably going to get for it. It's too.
2 for delivery,
I'll do 7-1.
sub for driven,
Yeah, we're gonna have Samuel going to seat 2.
Daniel into 2.
Yes. May I ask how much time is left?
Okay.
How much time is left?
1 minute, 36 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you for not stopping the clock at 1:26.
Yes.
I do what I can. You don't have to, I will tell you, Ben.
Alright, lights are off. Timing. Question according to 1-2 quote for driven.
1, 2, quote. Just as those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and ministers of the word have delivered them to us.
20 point. Question according to 6-7 who finished the question for driven.
6, 7, 6, 7, who watched him to see whether he would, so that they might find a reason to accuse him. The scribes and Pharisees watched him.
20 points.
Nice.
Question according to 1931 finish the question 3 deliverance.
31. Quote.
Not a quote, sorry. Question according to 1022 quote. No quote. Question according to 13:8 what did finish the question 2 tsunamis.
13:8 what did? What did he answer? Sir, let it alone, mister. Also tell it around and cut off.
Good point.
Good job, Trenton.
Question according to 1246 with whom will the master of that servant put him? 1 deliverance.
Over all his household. Over all his possessions.
Time out. In this verse it is the unfaithful.
Press F.
I'll try.
Can I ask the time?
Hold on. Yes, you can.
Sub-
Gabrielle's coming in seat 1.
Gabriella and then the 1.
8 seconds.
Lights off. Timing. Question according to 23:5 saying what were they urgent? No question. Question according to 538 finish the question 5 deliverance.
5:38. What was to put the first wineskins? We want
20 point. And that is the quiz final scores.
Okay, and third place deliverance has -90. Second place tsunami has 50. Place driven has 90.
You're going to close the lead. Finally, it's supposed to gas. So, I am.
Sorry, that's what I was. Where are we next? What are we heading for? This year's or let's finish strong, okay, guys? I mean, we still have tomorrow. Let's finish strong. Let's finish like. Let's finish strong. Doing great.
Water.
Yeah. And I found him, you know. That's not right. There's what's the name? What's the name? So, started a kid party. So in here, she's here. What's up? So I guess the turbine is sort of sponsor. Yeah, that's probably. Yes, sir. It's. It's.
Line up.
Then. Like crazy. But they're really good at it, though. Oh, there. For that. Exactly. Yeah.
Can't feel anything.
You're like first predator here.
Yeah, I remember the first time that's chicken. It's like midnight time.
Right? Right? Where you're on the middle of the day. It was I'm trying to do it. Kids like right? I mean, my spouse or so, and they could put me on the whole thing. I'm thinking of seeing young to my life. Let's think about it. He's on the and about the dramatic.
Yeah, Galena, Josiah, Kyle, Caleb, lyrics out.
Yes. And I love that. Okay. I do it. Okay. I'm not connected. All right, all the quizzing are here. Please take your seat. We two are at Midland. We're in law.
I know, but like.
I'm serious. I don't play. Yeah, really? Okay, for the light check, if you haven't turned off, keep being astonished.
That's 45.
Very good. Light, okay. Cyclones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. You're 4. Oh, I'm excited. Like you watch someone. All right, 5. Size that you 4. Now you're 1, 2, 4, and 5. Ah. Into so good to see you, Lord. Okay. That's Scottish 3. Known 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, very good. I'll sing lyrics 1 and 2 together. Beautiful. All right, we will do a practice jump. Please jump on sunrise, hope, dawn, Genesis, sunrise, 1 cyclones. Please jump for prayer on wonder, worship, word, wobble, 1. Look like you're 5.
1 Dirk, 2 astonished.
Which day, thank you that this is the second to last quiz. Please let's just have fun and glorify your name and to remember that this is just a silly game to glorify you. Amen. Amen.
Wait, we have some.
We got thumb jumpers on too.
Yes, I was just about to say that. There are thumb jumpers for astonished and 5. Fun. I like to see this. Stop it. Sweating. All right, lights off, please. We have 6 minutes on the clock. Scorekeeper ready? All right.
Yeah.
Time in. Question according to 416. Finish the question 5 astonished.
16. 416. Where do you, sorry,
Okay. Question according to 634. Finish the question 1 no.
634. 634. Oh. 634. Why does it when you finish? You get back the same amount?
White. Great. Good job. Question according to 1137. Finish the question 1 astonished.
1137. What is the phrase you asked who's down with it?
Favorite question? Question according to 1410. Finish the question 5 astonished.
1410. 1410. And what's down below this? Right back in.
Down is not in this verse. It's go and 6. It's the lowest.
Check it out, right? Check it out.
Yes.
I'd like to put Caleb into seat 5.
Caleb and
Caleb.
astonished.
Welcome.
Time in. Question according to 2354. Finish the question 3 astonished.
54. What was beginning 7?
Nice. All right. Question according to 936. Who finished the question 1 no.
936. Who? 936. Eggs. Who? Did they tell no one?
Favorite question. Who? Question according to 817. Finish the question 4 astonished.
8:17. What is nothing hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light.
That's fine. Perfect. All right.
Coach's time out for stuff.
Coach's time out for astonished.
Next. What question?
Don't mind.
The cause is because it's one of those because that's French. 5 seconds. Time. Okay.
Alright, lights on, please. 3 no. There you go. Good. Oh, right here.
Sorry.
Time in. Question according to 1522. Quote. 2 astonished.
1522 quote. But the father said to his servants, bring quickly the best robe and put it on it, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet.
20 points. Question according to 1-2. From what? Finish the question 1 astonished.
1, 2. From when, just those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and ministers of the word. From when were they eyewitnesses and ministers of the word? Just those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and ministers of the word delivered them to us.
you had said they, which is not in the verse, and in this case, yeah, it has to be not before you even rest of that means that. Like that one. Time in. Question according to 3:6. Who should finish the question to astonish?
36. Who shall see the salvation of God all flesh?
20 points. Question according to 16:27. Finish the question to astonish.
16:27. Full?
Not full, sorry. One. Question according to 7:10. When did it finish the question to astonish?
7:10. When did they find so well and those in the parent house found so well?
20 points. Question according to 24:19. Finish the question 3 astonished.
24:19. 19. Before God loved people, a man out of my own origin for God loved people. For a man, was a man.
Time.
Sorry, man. Try.
6 is fair.
Question according to 12:27. Finish the question to astonished.
12:27 told. Consider the lilies of how they grow. They neither toil nor spin, yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
20 points. Question according to 2:20 from finish the question for astonished.
2:20 from 2:20 2:20 2 from
Time out. We're gonna throw that one out. I gave added an M on the end of 4.
Oh, was so confused.
Thank you, Grace Bath.
Right, Tiger.
Yeah. All right. 3 no. And time back up. No, back up. Sorry. I gotcha. Didn't know if I said it. All right. 1 and 3. There we go. Time in. Question according to 20 verse 42. What? Finish the question. 3 no.
20 verse 42. What? What did the Lord say to my Lord? Set my right hand. Different question.
Okay. Question according to 1922 with what? Finish the question 5 cyclones.
So, what will I condemn your words?
Question according to 2262. How? Finish the question 2 no.
2262. How did he weep bitterly?
Question according to 126 from finish the question 1 astonished.
26 from whom was the angel Gabriel sent from God?
Question according to 2120. What? Finish the question 3 no.
What no? That translation is gonna. But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, and no translation happened here. What no? When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, that translation happened.
Different question. Sorry.
13 there.
Sorry.
Question according to 1320. What? Finish the question 2 astonished.
1320. What did he say? Did he said, "What shall I compare the kingdom of God?"
20 points.
Time out. Quiz out.
I put Timothy into C2 for astonish.
Timothy and who
And then captain Titus will be my captain.
Titus will be the captain.
And that is the hat. So, scores, please.
You know, my left cyclones has one person answering correctly. No errors, 20 points. Middle astonished had 4 people answering correctly. 6 team errors, 130 points. My right known has 2 people answering correctly. 3 team errors, 40 points.
You have 1 minute with your team.
Alright, so
Watch those back. Also,
You call them the
right?
not even one.
Bro.
Wait, maybe the Irish one would be something.
It's a plan.
Okay. Take this out.
Wait, last Wait, 40 stuff. No.
Since that's 10 seconds. And 5. Head back.
All right, halftime subs for cyclones. Subs for astonished.
No subs.
Subs for known.
Not at this time, thank you.
Right, we have 6 more minutes. Second half. Lights off, please. There you go. All right, everybody's up. Timing. Question according to 1032. Finish the question for astonished.
1032 quote. 1032. So likewise a Levite, when he came into the place and saw him, passed by on the other side.
Point.
Nice.
Good answer.
Question according to 1838 quote. 2 no.
1838 quote. And he cried out, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me.
20 point. Question according to 853 what? Finish the question for astonished.
853. What will? 853. What will? What will she be?
Yes, captains, what did you hear me say? 4 words.
I believe I only heard you say what, and he added the will.
Yes. Okay. I think you had the read to the next word, which was.
Okay.
So, what was she?
Sorry.
Check it out. All right. 3 no. Time it. Question according to 525. Finish the question to astonished.
What? 525 what? 525 what? What does God on authority?
I'm sorry. You think you're in a different verse.
I
Take it on.
Sorry.
Okay, take
Sorry, man.
Hear your verse, John.
I don't have sub.
Lights are off. Time it. Question according to 17.2. Finish the question 2 cyclones.
17.2. And what would it be better for him if the millstone were hung around his second he were cast into the sea?
20 point.
Good job.
Question according to. Sorry. I didn't give you enough time. My fault. I'm up. Sorry. Thank you. Time it. Question according to 424. What do I say? 5 cyclones.
What do I say? 24.
No problem. Except for some challenges. 20 points.
Right.
Good job.
Just for confirmation, that was not the question you read before she jumped. Was that the question you read? Because I got a F read. So I'm not sure. 424 was that before she jumped?
This is a new question.
It's a new question. Okay. Good job.
Alright. Lights are off.
Just for clarity's sake here, because I already messed this up once tonight. Remind me what just happened, who made the error?
Question.
Or who did right?
I think Caleb got the last one right, which is
And
my
Caleb had
second.
2.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And Galena had the one before that. Yes. Okay.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Alright, all the lights are off. Now any question? 3 no. Time it. Question according to 1235. Finish the question for astonished.
1235.
Sorry.
Can I get a substitution? Can I get Larry to go in for Caleb, please? Larry, Kevin, five. I have school years.
Hi, Caleb. Yes, and please. There's a horrible sweet transition. 342.
I'm glad that you're the coach.
All right. Lights off, please. Reno, quiet, please. Quiet, please. Time in. Question according to 2238. What is? Finish the question. 3 astonished.
22, 38. What is it?
20 points. Question according to 1913. Calling. Finish the question. 2 no.
1913. Calling whom he gave them 2 minus. Calling 10 of his servants.
20 points. Question according to 1116. Quote. 1 astonished.
11:16 quote. But he, knowing the thought,
All right. Starts while others.
all around,
17.
Sorry.
All right. Lights on, please. There you go. Time in. Question according to 217. Finish the question. 2 no.
2:17. What did they make known as saying that heaven told them?
1 seconds. Question according to 711. When did he finish the question? 2 no.
7:11. When did he go? Soon afterward. To a town called Nain.
20 points.
Time out. Quiz out perfect.
But Cassidy in seat 2.
Cassidy in the 2. This should be your captain.
Guy will be my captain.
Ask, Thanks.
2 minutes, 38 seconds.
2:38. Can I get a timeout substitution? Can I get Caleb in for Josiah in seat 4, please?
Good job, Josiah. Good job, Caleb.
Bring Caleb line up again. Yeah. Take them all. Can you bring us your lineup? Yeah. Maybe yes.
If we were both on the yeah.
Is that right?
You had.
Oh, ladies.
That's okay. You had Josiah and.
I only four. Oh, you did? Yeah. That's why you never been wrong. Sorry. That was my mistake. What's the other card? I don't give it a good those. That's it.
Andrew, excuse me, who is in, what is, in 3, what is your name? Kyle.
Kyle.
Okay, so that will be a technical one because, yeah, it's.
That's fine.
Then we'll get that. No one's.
Thank you. This
No
is
one
the
will
one I
be right.
gave you. Sorry. That was the one.
Okay, wait, and no one scores were.
That's right.
Yeah.
Caleb's within us, homework.
Correct.
Yeah. So I was wrong. My bad.
Okay. So Caleb is important. You're not the only one. All right.
I got an air. Bring it up.
Other coaches, maybe it's just that chair. You're not the first one to say.
All right, lights off, please. Let 1 and 3. There you go. All right. Time in. Question according to 627. To whom do I say? 1 no.
to whom do I say you who here?
20 points. So close. Question according to 960. Leave whom? 1 no.
Leave whom? Leave whom? Leave the dead.
20 points. Good job. Question according to 1828. What did Peter say? 4 cyclones.
What did Peter say? See if once your house and follow you.
20 points. Good job. Question according to 5-3. Quote. 1 cyclones.
5-3 quote.
Now I'm sorry, so it's getting into what's the
That's right.
Good job. Question according to 2237. Finish the question. 3 no.
22:37.
Well, must be Phil, but I'm sorry, it's a different question. Sure, fine.
Subs? I'm sorry, I don't have any more.
Captain,
Captain is gonna be Zach in 1.
stacks the captain.
That's the time for you. Can you give me the time for you?
I can give it to you, I can quote it to you, 1 minute, 35 seconds.
Thank you.
All right, lights off. Time in. Question according to 1326. And where did we eat and drink? Or no?
Presents?
20 points.
Good job.
Yeah.
Question according to 20 verse 6. Why? Finish the question. 3 astonished.
Number 6.
What did you wake up right at?
Number 6. Why? Why will all the people say today? If we take a man to make a new out of the pocket.
20 points.
Let's go quick.
Question according to 2315. Quote. 3 astonished.
23:15 quote. Take it a quote. Say that like
Sorry, says neither did Harris. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So let me do time out.
Time in. Question according to 17.5. And 3. Finish the question 1 second. Includes what are things 20 points. Sorry. Question according to 310. Who asked? 1 no.
310 who acts? The crowd.
20 points. Question according to 2429. Why? Time out. That will be an error on 5 astonished. Time in. Question according to 730. What did the Pharisees and lawyers finish the question 2 cycles? And that is the quiz final scores.
Okay. Third place, Astonished 70. Second place, Cyclone 90. First place, Gnome 200.
See when she dropped out. But I didn't think we were gonna finish next year. Right here. Because I don't love talking on the So I told her if I knew she was gonna just drop out because they and then next time I said if we didn't get one thing, even if 2 different things. I know. Huh? Then I haven't taken to her, but it looked okay when I passed by. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's like it was our second or third time. She was like, no, I'm not driving. After they were here. That's good. It's like, but the food is good. And that's the like.
Can I be your cat?
Like, just you make your back. But it gets clear.
Wait.
Well,
you really back to work people, so like you have being
Good idea.
Right. No,
Toss. Here's my turn. We have a Christian school in St. Louis called Parenting.
set. My job.
Bill?
Hopefully you're gonna but like no. Yeah, honey, I did. Okay, I go there. I did. Yeah. We're pretty sure.
Point it out. Yeah, point it out.
Well, I've got two dinner. Sorry, Tony Perez and whatever. Here. Here. We've been doing it a different way each time. Almost. Third. Yeah. What? Yeah, we're trying to break it.
Yeah. Alright, don't worry.
Like check.
My team follows it.
All right, lights off, please. We have 3 redemption. There we go. It's 5, 3, 1, 3. All right, light check. Veritas 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3.
Can I, sorry, quickly make a sub? I wanted to put a lineup in without making a whole new one. I'm gonna sub Maddie into 2.
Maddie coming into 2. Everybody, welcome, Maddie. All right. And we will do a practice jump. Please jump on. Okay, like the first one. Okay, please jump on. Please. Bubble. Round. Bounce. Blue. 1 redemption. 1 or 3. 3, 2, 3. Please jump for prayer on jump.
What are we supposed to do?
Redemption. 5. Jesus. John. Joseph. Jump. 1 redemption. Papers, please.
Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this quiz. Thank you for bringing us to the last quiz of this night, I believe. Lord, help us to do this for your glory, not for ours. Help us to remember our material. Switch to the best of our abilities. Stand in your name, pray. Amen. Christ, wake up. I'm done, dude.
No, this is the last one of the night.
Okay.
According to the schedule.
Hey, I couldn't done.
All right, we have 6 minutes on the clock. Quirky, ready? Get lights off. 3, 4 redemption. There you go. Okay. Time it. Question according to 3-7 quotes. 3 redemption.
3-7 quote. He said therefore to the crowds that came out to be baptized by him, "You brood of vipers, who warned you to flee from the wrath to come?"
Question according to 1144. Finish the question for redemption.
1144. 1144. Woe to you. Oh, why woe to you?
Favorite question. Distracted. Question according to 1911. Finish the question 3 redemption.
1911. Why? Why?
Time. I'm sorry, ran out of time.
Steady.
Question according. Time in. Question according to 1616. What were finish the question for redemption?
1616. What were 16? What were until John the one of the prophets?
Question according to 14:7. What finish the question to redemption?
14:7. What
I'm sorry, different question.
Timeout.
Timeout?
13 minutes. Coach's timeout for redemption.
Coach's timeout for redemption.
Oh, wait.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that's
That's time.
Yes.
for using for
No.
using
that one?
positivity.
No one.
All right, lights off, please. There you go. Time in. Question according to 9-3 quote. 3 redemption.
9-3 quote. And he said to them, "Take nothing for your journey, like staff, nor bag, nor bread, nor money, and do not have 2 tunics."
Question according to 633. Finish the question for redemption.
633. What? 633. What benefits of you? What and if you do good, what you do good to those who do good to you. So
Time out. Yeah, different questions.
Timeout. Sub, I'm gonna bring Tucker in.
Tucker in the 4.
Welcome, Tucker. Time left.
3 minutes, 19 seconds.
Thank you. Okay. Time in. Question according to 217. Finish the question 1 redemption.
217. they make known the saying, what do they make known the saying to have the children concerning this child?
There's a different question.
Time out.
Oh, not good try.
Sub, Noah's coming into 1, Naomi and 5 is captain.
Noah into 1, Naomi and Savai is the captain.
I know.
Time in. Question according to 1247. Finish the question 1 redemption.
1247. 1247. What will that servant do to his master's
These
work?
are different questions.
Time out.
Good try.
Sub, I'm gonna pull seat 1.
That's a 6-team error.
Time in. Question according to 1324 through finish the question 3 redemption.
1324 through 1324. Through what should I enter through the narrow door?
20 points.
Job.
Question according to 2211 says 1 Veritas.
2211 who says Jesus?
I'm sorry, in this verse it's the teacher.
Good try. Good job.
Okay. Was it 22? Chapter 22?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I thought I heard 20 for some second.
Time in. Question according to 1843. Finish the question 4 redemption.
1840. What do you cover, site?
Different question.
Time out.
Good try.
Sub, I'm gonna pull seat 4.
C4 is
Time in. Question according to 814. Who are they? 2 redemption.
Those who hurt? But is it going over there?
So it's here.
Okay.
Question according to 23:6. Who heard? Finish the question 1 Veritas.
23:6. Who heard? Pilot. Who heard this?
3 points. 121. Finish the question 5 redemption.
21. 21. What was one?
North was for introduced the and South was for service to let home depart those for inside the city.
I'm sorry, it's the other one.
Good try.
Time out.
After.
So Bryson's going into 1, Tucker's going into 4. Bryson's now my captain.
Okay, Bryson into 1, he's the captain. And
Tucker into 4.
Tucker into 4. Right?
Yes.
That's how much time left.
You may.
Let's do.
What I
1 minute.
Put the tickets for Veritas, please. Let's put Brandy and seat 2 for Dean.
Randy is into sleep.
Hey, don't worry. You won't be another timekeeper like me.
Lights off. 1. There you go. Okay. Time in. Question according to 534. Who said 4 redemption?
534. Jesus.
20 points.
Nice
Good
job.
Question according to 113. Who finished the question 1 courageous?
113. Who bears John Elizabeth?
I'm sorry, it's a different question.
Good try. Good try.
Question according to 7:6. What am I not? No question. Question according to 434. What do I not? Finish the question 4 redemption.
434. What do I know who you want?
20 points.
Okay.
Question according to 922. Quote 4 redemption.
922. Saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders and chief priests and scribes and be killed on his third day be raised.
20 points.
Nice.
No, that's a half.
Sorry.
Okay, on my left, Veritas has 1 person answering correctly, 1 team error, 20 points. Redemption has 3 people answering correctly, 9 team errors, 50 points. Courageous had 1 team error, 0 points.
Yeah, one minute.
Something could have been on.
Wait, it's not speak for this one. Yeah.
Right. Right. Other country.
One, two, three. We're gonna learn it tonight. I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna look it up and get play. I'll look it up in the morning. That's never before. That's train rate. I'm gonna need my 5 o'clock. We're not gonna figure out how fast.
But if we just say like very hard.
I'm not doing that. You gotta figure out.
Why are you doing that? Honestly, in the last word, so we can figure out the words. So, now we can take over talking about something we got.
Third phone. After this. And that's fine.
All right, halftime subs for Veritas.
You're good at all. Thank you.
All right, subs for Redemption.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Noah into 1. Naomi's captain, and then I'm gonna put Grace into 2.
Noah's in 1, Grace is in 2, Naomi is captain.
All right, subs for Courageous.
Yeah,
We have 6 more minutes on the clock. Second half. Get everyone's lights off clean. 1 and 1. And you're still flashing. And you're on solid. All right, everybody's off. Careful. Okay. Time it. Question according to 24-25. Finish the question 5 redemption.
24, 25. 24, 25. What did he say? Of course, we're still talking about the songs.
Time out.
Good
So
try.
Bryson's coming into 5. Bryson will be my captain.
Bryson's in 5, it's the captain.
How much time is left?
5 minutes, 33 seconds.
Okay. At least I didn't say that at the halftime.
All right, lights are off.
If they get you a bouncer seat.
All right, 1 redemption. 1 redemption. And 1 redemption. There you go. Time it. Question according to 15-7 quote. 3 redemption.
15, 7, quote. And when she's found it.
Sorry, it starts out just so.
You're good.
Good try.
Check it out.
Good try.
Time out. How many errors does McKinley have now? 2 as well. Okay. Thanks, Emily.
All right. Time in. Question according to 17-30. Who is revealed? 2 redemption.
17:30. Who is revealed? It's not bad.
Wait.
Keep going, Grace.
Question according to 22-45. Finish the question 1 Veritas.
22, 45. What did he say?
I'm sorry, it's a different question.
Oh,
Good try. Question according to 20 verse 21. Finish the question 5 redemption.
20 verse 21. What did they ask you, teacher? We know that you speak in teacher writing, show no partiality, you're right, teach the way of God. So they asked teacher, we know that you speak in teacher writing, show no partiality, you're right, teach the way of God. What did they ask?
Come out. It is but truly teach the way of God. Not right.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Good try. Good try. Time it. Question according to 7-17 through where did his report? Finish the question 2 redemption.
Spread. So Gruber has spread the whole Judean and other certain country. Should we spread Gruber and spread the whole Judean?
20 points. Good job. Question according to 10-1. Who appointed? Finish the question 1 redemption.
Who appointed 72 others?
The Lord.
20 points.
Nice.
More courageous. Job. Time it. Question according to 118. What? Finish the question. 1 courageous.
118. What? Shall I not know this, for I'm an old man and my life is advanced in years?
I'm sorry. It's a different question.
Good job.
Question according to 320. Who did finish the question? 3 redemption.
320. Who did who drunk? I mean, this two knows that he locked him in prison. Whom did he lock in prison?
20 points.
Nice.
Question according to 1258. Finish the question. 1 redemption.
1258 on where making an effort to settle with him on the way. As you go with your accuser before the magistrate, make an effort.
Time out. The correct question is on what? Make an effort to settle with them. In this case, I don't think that it can be a place because there isn't a reasoning where we would talk about the way or the journey as being a location or a place. So this is it'd be a different question.
So this is talking about going to the magistrate. As you go with your accuser before the magistrate. Is on the way not where you would be on the way before the magistrate?
But the way is the journey, and the journey is not a location itself. Because you are talking with him while you are on a journey. And that place of journey is not a location.
Okay.
How much time is left?
2 minutes, 39.
Thank you.
Petition Veritas. Let's put Dean in C4 for Aubrey, please.
Dean and the 4.
Welcome. All right. Time it. Question according to 831. Into what? Finish the question. 4 redemption.
831. Into what they beg him not to command them to put into this?
20 points.
Keep going.
Question according to 10.6. If what? Finish the question. 1 redemption.
10:6. If what? Will your peace rest upon him if the sun peace is there?
20 points. Question according to 1152. What have you finish the question? 2 redemption.
1150. What have you? 1152. What have you taken away to keep knowledge?
20 points.
Nice, Grace.
Time out substitution of Veritas, please. Aubrey in C2 for Brandy.
Aubrey and the 2.
Can I get the time, please?
1 minute, 48.
What's your answer for redemption? I missed it.
Grace.
Grace, C2. So she has 4 now?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make subs. I'm gonna swap 1 and 5. And then Naomi's coming into 5. And that'll be it.
Okay, so Bryson's the one, he's still the captain, so Naomi is trials.
That's how much time's left?
Okay.
How much time's left?
1 minute, 48 seconds.
148.
Get some 20 points. Just for fun, watch that.
All right. Lights are off.
Hey.
Quiet, please. Time in. Question according to 514. To finish the question, 5 Veritas.
514.
did he go? I'm sorry, it's a different question.
Good try.
Good try.
Third
Good try.
Here it goes.
Question according to 1431, quote, for redemption.
1441 quotes. Or what king, going out to encounter another king or will not sit down first and deliberate, or he is able with 10,000 to meet him who comes against him with 20,000.
20 points.
Time out. That's a quiz out.
Maddie's coming into court.
Ready? Count to 4.
Can I wait for something out? Yes. And how much time is left?
1 minute, 5 seconds.
We are in such place. We are in such place. We have 3 hairs. They have 2 hairs.
You're right.
It's better.
5 seconds.
Said 1 minute 5 left.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks for remembering.
All right, lights off, please. All right, be clear. 3 and 3. There we go. I'm in. Question according to 2319, quote, 1 redemption.
2319. Man who had been thrown in prison for an insurrection started in the city and for murder. I've been waiting for that for so long.
Lots of incorporated reference.
Lights off, please. Time in. Question according to 148. When? Finish the question. 1 courageous.
148 when?
Good job. That's a air out, right? Check it out.
Good job.
They're
Try.
Right. I will have these in recording.
Sneak is the gap line.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. 20 seconds. That's for one question.
All right. Lights are off. Chime in. Question according to 933. What? Finish the question. 3 redemption.
933 what?
What? Let's make 3 tenths, 1 for you and 1 for most.
I'm sorry, it's a different question.
That's
Try.
great.
That is the
Good job.
final score.
3rd place, Courageous has 0, and 2nd place, Veritas has 20. 50.
Right, goes for the official score.
second.
Got it.
Oh, right.